Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Two outs, base is empty. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, William DeJesus. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's Leody Taveras. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. And William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and attacker that rolls foul. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped into left for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Juan Soto. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He powers that one out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
And now the shortstop, William DeJesus.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 56th home run of the season. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the play, William DeJesus. Max Scherzer back to work. Outside low, 1-0. Scherzer, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And a pitch. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. Coming home. He scores, and they now lead by 9.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. This team secures a winning season with the W today. And regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure.
Two outs, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. Into center. And that is that. Here is Yohan Moncada. The 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
Back here on the south side. And now here is William DeJesus. Crochet back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Juan Soto now. Man at second. Lined into right. It gets down, base hit. Fires it to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Corey Jokes getting ready to hit. Jokes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. DeJesus gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, out to short. DeJesus tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs. So digging in, William DeJesus. ground ball left side. Montgomery. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to score.
Runner on the go again. In time, Duvall. Just got him on that one. Tries to get back and save. Runner at third with one gone. And now it's Juan Soto. 2-2 now to 22. Left field. Benintendi ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-0. Man at first, William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Marte around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
1-2 here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him look it, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And there's a base hit to left. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 12-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Base knock right field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In the air, right side. Ortega gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long. And up next for New York, William De Jesus.
William De Jesus.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees, in there safely.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort.
Runner on the goal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch.
That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. The right-hander back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Benintendi to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. DeJesus. Throws to first. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the way. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1 on the ball. 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quick.
1 gone, runner at first. Andrew Vaughn now. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
And next for New York, William DeJesus. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. 1 down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Now move to first. DeJesus back in on a dive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. Here is Moncada. White Sox down a run. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. Yankees 3 and the White Sox 2. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 3-1 now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Vaughn to second. That's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees.
William DeJesus.
Hey, get your pitches driving, huh? Lasers all day.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the move. Moncada sends it across to first. Judge out on the play. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Fletcher. 2 outs. On the ground to short. Zips it across. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. Yeah, he's already singled in this game. That one ripped left field. It's a bomb. His 57th homer of the season, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Moncada.
Out to short, DeJesus. Fires over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Robert ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost allowed.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Corey Julks. And he deals. Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. White Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. So up next, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. In the air out to center. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. The Yankees a 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for New York, William DeJesus. And that one ripped into right. Carpenter makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. And the right-hander back to work. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. He's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The bat.
Here's Juan Soto. DeJesus, the runner at third. Judge on at first with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Runner at first with 2 away. William DeJesus now at the plate. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily. So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Aaron Judge. 0-1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm.
Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perez racing over to make the catch. Nothing the final in this one.
Bear with me for a second, yeah. Bear with me for a second. Sorry about that.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers.
And now,
First pitch coming. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's going to be William De Jesus. Liner, base hit.
Nice drive there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Juan Soto now. Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped on a line. And that's the 3rd out. 1 out. Runner at second. William De Jesus digs in now. That one ripped right center field. And no one can get there. Tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. It's Aaron Judge now. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Rodon fires. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second, over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left on. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perez settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Now, Justin Henry Malloy. Rodon ready. Here comes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. De Jesus. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play. Gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here in Detroit, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He powers that one out of here. His 58th home run of the season. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there.
So 2 down. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. In the air, center field. Perez has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that is that. One.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying and now the shortstop, William DeJesus. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. First pitch just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2-0.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one in the air, center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Matt Vierling. Bounced out to short, DeJesus. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We move on to the second here. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. William DeJesus drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here is Aaron Judge. Snap throw to first. DeJesus dives back in safely. And now the lefty. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto at the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's towards center. Badu settles underneath it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good.
And here is William De Jesus. He's a guy who does it all. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is... And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And the righty deals. Out to short. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Detroit. So first and second with 2 outs. William De Jesus will hit next. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And that is the inning.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Out to short, De Jesus. Over to first, out number 3. The Guardians go down. And next for New York, William De Jesus.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0. Tries to get back and save.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When you're trying to swap a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
De Jesus leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball Naylor. Steps on first for the out. Two outs with a man at third. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. 2 outs. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, De Jesus. Gets it to first, and Ramirez is set down.
We talk about how the ball is...
Base is empty, 1 away. William De Jesus getting ready to hit. Back to right. 2 down. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2-2 now. And right back to the mound. To first, and the inning is over. So digging in, William De Jesus.
The shortstop, William De Jesus.
And there's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And ball four, and Judge takes his walk. Here's Juan Soto.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here's the throw. He'll score and then tie. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to hit, William De Jesus. Now fly ball to right center. Brennan, long run on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two down.
Everyday dream.
New inning getting started. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. Oh, what a stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's Brian Riccio. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Guardians. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Out to short, De Jesus. One out in the top of the first. And up next for New York, William De Jesus. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Hard hit, right side. Jimenez, throw to first. And there's two down. Here's Lane Thomas. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. No outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. William De Jesus. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one in the air, right field. Settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Juan Soto now. Move to second. De Jesus back on a dive. And here it comes. He's trying for third. The other way. He's got it. To second with the throw-in. No chance to get back. It's one down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Tapped on the ground softly to short. De Jesus. Slings to first. That's it out. So first and second with one gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. On the ground. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores. It's 3-zip.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind him to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, one out. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. Swing and he breaks his back. Goes to second. Safe there. Bases loaded with one away. And up next for New York, Juan Soto. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Squares and gets it down the left side. Toss the nailer, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base. Here's Jose Trevino. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the...
And now William De Jesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Ball 1, no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Out of here. His 59th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're
William De Jesus now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Out to short. Throws to first in time, and Ramirez is set down. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees.
The shortstop, William De Jesus.
Williams back to work. On a line, base hit. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Inside, almost got him.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Backed off the plate that time. Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air. Under it. Snags it for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Jose Trevino waiting to hit for the Yankees. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Jose Trevino. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Yanks. And the batter will be the shortstop. 0-1 down. On the ground to short, De Jesus. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. And he'll pull into second safely. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And at second with one away. Here comes Aaron Judge. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. For the third. Save.
For this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance. And so 1 out, nobody on. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball out to short. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that.
William De Jesus digs in now. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Bear with me for a second, guys, okay? Sorry about that, yes.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar.
On the ground, out to short. DeJesus. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, and that is that. These are down quietly. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. The shortstop takes the ball. Well struck, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Man at second. Swing and a base hit. DeJesus rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took.
Base is empty with 2 away. William DeJesus will hit next. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. DeJesus, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. 0-1 now. That's inside. Lifted in the air, right field. Veen gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. First and second, 2 down. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. Out to short. DeJesus. They get the force, and that is that. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees won, and the here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter, even though you know that.
And at first, Jacob Stallings down. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. Kicks and deals. Out to short, DeJesus. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. And next for New York, William DeJesus. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Yankees up by 3. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Marte around second. Throw into third. The tag out. De Jesus into second, and he's got a double.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never...
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And the number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard.
And up next for New York, William De Jesus. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Man on second, 2 down. Wow, nice play from his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job in doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the... Back in the Bronx, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, William De Jesus. The wind and the pitch. And a strike in there. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. And the right-hander deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Michael Toglia. And a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short, De Jesus. Throws to first in time.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but...
Jacob Stallings now at the plate. Kicks and fires. On the ground. They limit the damage here. 2 men left straight. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That clips a corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. 1 for 3. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. On the ground to short, DeJesus. Rolls across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, William DeJesus. Fall off foul. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Out towards left center. Hilliard sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Took to a board and 2 outs, scoreless game. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. He's 0 for 1. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And that's a 2-out double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires across the diamond. Judge out on the play. Back in New York. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Beats to second. Out there. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Yankees 1 and the Rockies nothing. So 2 down, and next for New York, William DeJesus.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a swing and a miss. DeJesus, a former All-Star, only 18 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. 2 outs. Into left center for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, and Judge takes his walk. And now it's Juan Soto.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Aaron Judge at the plate. Nobody out, runner at first. Tries to get back and save. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
The pitch. Runner goes again. That one down the line. Whips it across. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And at second with one away. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. The pitch. Right side. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Two outs. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left.
9 wins in a row. It's such a
Man at first with one gone. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, William De Jesus. That one hit to right. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. 1 out, base is empty. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. That's the second out. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. William De Jesus. Gore back to work. And that's a little high.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one hammered. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And up next for New York, William De Jesus. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 4-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run, to the slight opposite field.
Next to hit, William De Jesus. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Now batting from the center field, Aaron Judge.
Man at second here with 2 away. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one to first. Yepes takes it to the bag. Out to escape a base. And next for New York, William De Jesus. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. Barnes, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one out to right. Call. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run.
So they break into another level with this win streak.
And now the shortstop, William De Jesus. Bounced up the middle. A sliding stop. There's one to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Check on the runner. De Jesus back in on a dive.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line drive, base hit. De Jesus coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now time called at the plate.
Time out.
All right, come on now. 1 time, let it fly.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he deals. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 61st home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have them.
And at first, now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. And now the lefty. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he brings it in on the warning track. Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, William De Jesus. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Call. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the shortstop, William De Jesus. The wind of the pitch. Slider misses outside. Law, 33 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And that one missing low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's to third. Vargas on to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, William De Jesus.
Now batting, the shortstop, William De Jesus.
And delivers outside. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The pitch. And now 2-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. No runs on. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Holmes is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. De Jesus. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think
All right, guys, bear with me for a second, okay? Sorry about that, y'all.
One out, runner at second. And next for New York, William DeJesus.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, he legs it out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight.
Runner on the go. Right side. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. First and third, 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. 0-2 now. Runner takes off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, William DeJesus. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 62nd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only...
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Out to short, DeJesus. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Man at first. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. Major anticipation every time he steps in. 1 hit shy of breaking the single season hits record.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
High fly ball, right field. Has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Throw, and it gets away. So 2 away with nobody on. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Clips the corner. Strike 1. DeJesus, a former All-Star. Only 18 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Line drive, base hit. He's got the record. So he gets on base and keeps it going. We have a new single season hit king. What a moment, and he is having a year for the ages.
We're witnessing incredible history right here. One of the greatest seasons of all time. The consistency it takes to maintain this level of success over the course of the year is almost hard to believe. Huge congrats to him on this amazing accomplishment.
So 2 down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. So 2 on with 2 away. And here is Juan Soto. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, William De Jesus. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. William De Jesus, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first on the run. Now one gone in the ninth. Well, this one ends in a blowout. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Marte over at first with one away. Now before the 1-1, time is called. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's got it, and there's two away. Two outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, William De Jesus. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. To third, Arenado. They take the force out, inning over. So up next, William De Jesus. Inside, almost got him. De Jesus goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one missed, now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. That one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Makes his way towards it. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive, deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around third. The relay. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run score.
2 outs. Bases full. William De Jesus will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The run scores from third, and it's 6-5. So 2 down, and up next for New York, Aaron Judge. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit slowly on the ground. Win. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Here's Nolan Arenado. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. DeJesus. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings.
One gone, runner at first. William DeJesus stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. See you later. That one felt good. His 63rd home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now batting Michael Ciani.
The center fielder, Michael.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, DeJesus. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And their base is empty with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner goes again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 2nd homer this series. It's 4-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. Bounced out to short, DeJesus. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the Cardinals. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for New York, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field. And it drops in. his horse coming around third. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
So 2 on with 2 away. Juan Soto now at the plate. To the right side, Gorman gets it to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. The right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Ciani drifts towards it, makes the catch. 1 down. 8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. All right.